When I retired in 2011, my wife said, "What are you going to do with yourself? You don't play golf. You're not going to hang around the house and drive me crazy, are you?" And I said, "No, I'm going to do something. I don't know what, but I'll know it when I see it." I've always loved children, so we're getting to do things again that we did with our children and our grandchildren, and now we do it again. But it becomes much more significant to me and my wife now because we know nobody else is doing these things with the kids. The basic role is to protect the welfare of the child, the interests of the child, because everybody else, when you go into court, has an advocate, you know, their own lawyers. The state has lawyers, the mother and father, everybody does. So we are the advocate for the child. We have no other interest in the case other than the child, and we report directly to the judge. If we see that the child needs therapy and is not getting it, we do something about it. And children's needs, that's a huge part of the foundation's role. If a child needs a tutor, the foundation will pay for a tutor, help pay for things like summer camps, computer training, sports activities, everything that a normal child would need during the course of their life. The foundation will fund. What keeps me going is the fact that, you know, the kids have to keep going. And I have become, in this case, the only person in their lives consistently for the last 5.5 years. And I just let them know that I'm going to see them every month, at least once a month. We'll do some fun things, you know, normal type things that they might be missing out on, and just try to make their life a little bit easier. They realized after a while that, you know, I wasn't doing that because I had to do it. I wasn't being paid, it wasn't my job. That they finally realized that, you know, I was doing it because I liked them and I wanted to help them and work with them. And when we talked about it one time, she said that she didn't have anybody else to love her, but she knew that I did and my wife did. And that just made a big difference to her. Parental rights were terminated, and I had to tell the children that's what was going on. And there was a lot of crying, and it was a very tough situation. And the little girl, who at the time was 9, said, "You know, what's going to happen to us? You know, who do we live with?" And I said, "Well, we'll find you a new, forever adoptive family." And she gotta take a minute here. She put her arms around me and asked if I would adopt her. I said, "I can't, too old. You need somebody young, you know, you can play with, keep up with." That was the hardest. We're overwhelmed with children in this circuit, in each county, throughout the state and the country. I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of children who have been sheltered by the courts because of the abuse and neglect and abandonment. Every one of them should have a guardian ad litem, and every one of them does not. I do consider it a privilege and an honor to work with these kids and hopefully have a positive effect on their lives. And yeah, maybe one of them or two of them might remember me someday later on, who knows. And it's, you know, basically the best thing I've ever done.